going to the universities is the important milestone for any student because in the universities you not only gain academic knowledge but also learn some soft skill or even extend your social circle. However, there are some parents, they believe that their children are too young or innocent to resist any temptation outside. Therefore, they don't let their students to live away from them. From my point of view, I strongly believe that living away from home is the best opportunity for them to be mature or even get out of their comfort zone. There are three reasons to support my idea. Firstly, students can become independent. Secondly, they can learn how to manage their money. And thirdly, they can learn how to behave with other people around them. So don't beat around the bush, let's get started. Many of you have lived with your parents almost 18 years. And now when you're already 18 years old, why you don't get away from your parents? Universities is a time for you to spread your wings, to try new ideas or even ways of thinking, and learn how to cope with many problems. By living alone, now you need to make so many decisions by yourself. For example, who is a good friend, or which subject you like to learn, or when you need to go home, or even who is become your boyfriend, girlfriend. Such decisions like this can help you to discover the world step by yourself, or even make you to be responsible for any decision you make. Secondly, students can learn how to manage their money. Now, students need to consider really carefully before they are going to buy something. Just imagine that you still live with your parents, and then one day you and your mother go to the supermarket. You want to eat this one, you want to drink this one, and it's totally fine because your mother will pay anything you want to eat. However, when you live alone, then you need to consider which product is better, which product is cheaper. Or the second example is when you still live with your parents need to remind you 1,000 times that you need to turn up the light or the fan before you leave the room. But you cannot remember. However, when you live alone, you keep in your mind that you need to turn up the light, the fan, water when you leave your room. Otherwise, you need to pay the electric bill or water bill with a particular amount of money. Thirdly, take me as example. Before, I always ask myself, where's my money? Because I don't know, I didn't buy anything, I didn't eat so many food, but I cannot know where's my money. And one day when I go to the bookstore, I buy the book and I took note and I wrote down carefully what I already bought. And now I don't need to answer some stupid question is where's my money. See, when you live alone, you can learn how to manage your money by some skill. Finally, students can learn how to behave with other people around them. Because there is a common between among us is we have the biggest ego, and sometimes this ego will prevent us from solving any argument with our classmate, roommate, or even colleague in our working place. So if we have opportunity to live with other people, not our parents, we can learn so many lessons from it. For example, we can learn that we need to keep quiet at the midnight. We learn that we cannot touch other people's stock without their permission. Or we can learn that to cooperate with other people. For example, one person cook and another person need to clean, or when we live alone, we need to know that we need to solve everything by ourselves. We cannot like, do you know who is my parents? Like this, but we need to sit down, calm down, talk and solve the problem in peace. In conclusion, I strongly believe that living alone, living away from home is really good for any student. Therefore, it's a no doubt to say that a student can kill two birds with one stone by living away from their home, because it helps them not only become independent, but also learn how to manage their money and also learn how to behave with other people around them. Thank you for listening.